maiden with a big bear trap. That ain't very romantic, is it?
Not too.
I've been paddling for 2 days, and I ain't coaxed a tune out of this thing yet.
You think that's going to give you an edge with the ladies?
We're going to New Orleans, ain't we? I don't expect you to understand, you being a backwoodsman. But if they're in gingham, you gotta sing 'em. Hey, if they're in gingham, you gotta sing 'em. Ruin 'em if you don't tune 'em. That's pretty good, ain't it?
You sing that under some windows, I know, and you're going to get scalded for sure.
You're probably right. Hey, how about this? I asked her daddy for her hand, said give it to me this minute. I traded a cow for my true love, for good measure I threw in a spinet.
I know it's not going to be good for your plunking hand, but if you put that thing down and start paddling, we're going to get there a little faster.
Daniel, ain't an ounce of romance in your soul. I'm stuck on a New Orleans lass. I met at the old Monte Grass. She twirled her umbrella, bumped into this fella who rode in from Cumberland Pass. This is really some place, isn't it, Daniel? Thank you.
Sure is, Josh. You know, I heard a fella talking to the hotel clerk, and he said there were 12,000 people living in New Orleans already.
Just seems impossible. You know it? All of these people crowded into one little old bitty place. I'm sorry. You know, I got a feeling that you could live here for a year and still not meet everybody.
You know something, Josh? I hadn't thought much about it.
You could probably take Boonesboro, put it across the street, people pass it all day long, would never even see it.
More than likely, but that's all the more reason for living in Boonesboro.
Oh, I wouldn't want to live here. But you gotta admit it's a good place to visit.
I'm not going to fight you on that.
Oh, lady, be careful. Where are you going?
Clemente, monsieur. Oh, it's those cutthroats who are following me. Now, do permit me to...
Wait, now that's not going to happen to you as long as we're here. Now, since these streets are free and all, suppose you just find another one to play on, all right, little fella?
And suppose you keep your overlong American nose out of our business. And that goes for your fur-hatted friend, too. Now get out of my way before I get...
Out!
He's busy. Try me.
Le mouche!
À bientôt, America.
Just when it's starting to get good, too, huh, Daniel?
That big one's got a head of cast iron.
Wonder why they ran off.
I don't know, but I'm sure glad he did.
She's gone, too.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone.
Well, why would you just run off without saying goodbye, thank you, or anything?
Well, maybe she remembered something she had to do.
Why would those two fellas be chasing her?
Josh, you've asked me a question I can't answer.
Bonjour, Monsieur Boone, Monsieur Clement. You have returned so soon.
Mr. Hamel.
Your business was concluded satisfactorily?
Very well, thank you. As a matter of fact, it went so well, we'll probably be leaving tomorrow morning.
Oh, that is too bad. Good for you, of course, but bad for me. It is such a pleasure to have you as a guest. Something is wrong, Monsieur Clement? I can be of some assistance.
No, not unless you're good at solving riddles.
Riddles, monsieur?
I think we'll just take the key and a good hot bath. Josh here has had a rough day.
Ah, but of course, monsieur. Number 12.
Thank you. Come on, Josh, you've been waiting for something to happen, and it has. I think you can stand a little freshen up, make you feel better.
Well, you ain't exactly no lily of the valley yourself.
She's in room 11.
It's this way. I almost hope she refuses to tell me where she hid it. There it is, 11.
Mademoiselle Jaunet, this is the proprietor. I have some lovely flowers for your room.
Thibault should have watched the hallway for the girl while you searched the room.
No, help me search the bureau drawers.
Thibault.
Well.
Monsieur,
If you don't beat all, just when I thought I'd never see you again and you turn up. What'd you ask the man at the desk from... Wait a minute. I don't remember giving you my name.
Oh, no, monsieur. But I asked him for the handsome young American.
Well, I ain't going to quarrel with you. I might say there's something wrong with your eyesight. But, oh, I'm sorry the way I look. I just stepped out of the tub.
Oh, please, monsieur,
Clemens. Josh Clemens.
Monsieur Clemens, I will return later.
No. You don't have to do that. You just stay right where you are, and I'll get over here behind this whatchamacallit. And, we can go right on talking. Yeah, I was saying to Daniel, that's the fella who's with me this morning. I said, it's kind of a shame the way you had to run off. I kind of thought, well, you know, you're in New Orleans a couple of days, and you sell your skins, and you kind of like to meet folks. And, you still there?
Oh, oui, monsieur. I'm still here. My name is Eugenia.
Oh, that's a pretty name, Eugenie.
Merci, monsieur.
You can call me Josh.
Oh, Josh.
I hope you never run into them fellers again. I mean, I hope they didn't run into you.
Oh, no.
What they won't. I mean, not that it's any of my business, but...
Oh, but they're from my guardian. You see, I'm of age, of course, but they do not want me to receive my inheritance.
Oh, that's too bad. You need any more help, though, you just say the word, Eugenie.
Oh.
Maybe I could go talk to him. I mean, your guardian.
Oh, that's very kind of you, monsieur. But only what I would expect of someone so gallant.
Well, I didn't do anything that anybody else wouldn't have done.
Ah, you look so handsome.
I do? Like I said a while ago, I think there's something wrong with your vision, but there ain't nothing wrong with mine. And you sure are... I mean, that's a pretty dress.
Merci, monsieur. I have so much to thank you for. Not only your compliments, but the way you so gallantly defended me.
Anytime. I bet if we looked, we could find a nice place to have some lunch. You know that?
Look what we have here, Thibault. The interfering backwoodsman.
Just to make things a little more even.
Listen, American, We have no quarrel with you.
The girl.
You mean the one you was chasing this morning? Well, you're gonna have to look someplace else. I don't keep her in my shirt pocket. Now, this rifle's getting heavy. Either I'm gonna use it or I'm gonna put it down. The decision's up to you. Good thinking.
Oh,
They're gone. Everything's all right.
you were magnifique, Josh.
Daniel. Eugenie, it's my friend Daniel Boone. Daniel, this is Miss Mademoiselle Eugenie.
Genet. Enchanté, Monsieur Boone.
Miss Jonay, I just saw the two men that were chasing Miss Jonay.
If they don't know she's in here. Guardian, they work for her guardian.
I'm sure Monsieur Boone is not interested in my troubles, Josh.
Well, that's not so, Miss Jonay, if we can be of some help.
See, Eugenie? Well, Daniel, her guardian's trying to steal her inheritance.
Well, have you been to the authorities?
Oh, well, no, because you understand it's a family matter.
I see.
I have imposed upon you long enough, gentlemen.
Well, I thought we was going to have lunch.
Oh, another time, perhaps, Josh.
For supper?
Oh, we shall see.
You know, them two fellers might still be out there.
Oh, well, I'm right across the hall from you, and I'm sure they will not try anything again. Au revoir. Au revoir, monsieur.
Daniel, do we just have to go home tomorrow?
Well, Mr. Phelps is going to pay us for our furs first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
We just now agreed and arrived at a price. We could stay here in the city. And, of course, with the things happening to you that are bound to happen to you, I would say there was an excellent chance of your ending up without a shilling for a whole season's worth of trapping.
All right. Look,
Well, now, Josh, you are a grown young man, and I will not stand in your way if you want to stay here in the city and spend your money.
oh, Boy, she sure is a pretty young thing, now, isn't
Yes,
she?
she is.
Man, see, the way she talks and acts, you just feel like you want to help her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I might just sing her song tonight. But I'm going to do some tuning first. This thing don't sound right.
The American may know something. The girl could have confided in him.
I can make him talk.
No. I will do it my way.
Where are you going, my pretty little miss, my little brown-eyed daisy? If I don't find me a young man soon, I think I'm going crazy. A rink-tum, mink-tum, dee-dee-dee-um. A rink-tum, mink-tum, doo-dee. Would you mind telling me something? How do you expect to go out and eat and see the sights in your bare feet?
Well, I don't, but I do expect...
New Orleans, anyway. Well, where's your spirit of adventure?
Over in Mr. Phelps' store with the bales of fur that we toted in here. Now, you just going out and see the sights and sounds here in New Orleans, and I'm kind of sorry you got to do it by yourself.
Oh, I don't have to do it by myself. You heard Miss Eugenie say she's going to have supper with me.
Well, that's not exactly the way I recall it. It seems to me like she said, we shall see.
Well, that's good enough for me. And don't wait up for me.
Who is it?
It's me, Josh Clements. You ready for supper?
No, I have the mal de tête. Well, a headache. I'm so sorry.
Oh, me too. Maybe if you got out and got some fresh air, it might make you feel better.
Oh, no, I'll just lie down. Oh, but you go ahead to supper, and perhaps later I will feel more like going out.
All right. Well, I'll be back in about an hour.
All right.
Evening. If you're looking for Josh, I thought he was with you.
Oh, Monsieur Boone, what you must think of me entering your room without being invited. I had a terrible headache, and I told Josh that when I felt better, I would come over.
Well, that's perfectly all right, mademoiselle.
Oh, I did not know, of course. I did not even dream that you would be here. When you see Josh, would you tell him that my headache is much better?
Well, if you would like to find him, he's probably in that fancy eating place over there across the street.
Oh, well, merci, monsieur.
Well, I'm sure glad you got rid of that old headache so fast.
Oh, well, they come and they go.
It seems a shame that a pretty young thing like you ought to have to worry like that.
Oh, do you think I'm pretty, Josh?
Pretty? Why, you're prettier than dew on a whole field of daisies.
Oh, no one has ever told me that before.
Well, it's about time somebody did.
Well, when one has been raised in a convent, the world seems so new. Sometimes I feel so helpless.
You need a man to take care of you.
Ah, but who can one trust? My mother superior told me about men.
Well, there's all kinds of men, you know.
But you are different, Josh. But I have no right to take up so much of your time. You did not come to New Orleans to become involved with me.
Well, that's been the nicest thing about all of it. Hey, why don't we see some of New Orleans?
Ah, there are cafes and bistros right down the street.
Well, let's go.
After we finish our demi-tasse.
Oh, I couldn't eat another bite. I'll just drink my coffee.
Who is it?
Police, monsieur.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Monsieur Boone. This is...
Captain Roquelin, à votre service.
Well, in that case,
Allez-vous-en.
If you excuse me.
would you have a seat?
No, merci.
I wasn't aware that we'd busted any of your laws.
Oh, no, monsieur. Far from it. I only want information. Pardon. Information.
Information. Information about what?
You have heard of Benvenuto Cellini?
No, I can't say that I have.
The world's greatest gold and silversmith. Born 1500, died 1571. Today, his smallest work commands a fortune. A fortune. The Cellini pendant belongs to His Majesty Louis of France. It is fashioned of diamonds and pearls and gold. It was stolen from the royal collection 2 months ago. We traced it here to New Orleans.
Worth a lot, is it?
Conservatively, 100,000 of your American dollars, 400,000 francs. A tidy sum, no?
Yes, it is. But I don't see what...
We have reason to believe that one of the thieves who brought the Cellini pendant to New Orleans was a woman who calls herself Eugénie Jaunet. You know her.
No. Met her. Are you going to arrest her?
Our interest is first and foremost recovery of the Cellini pendant. And alas, the Jaunet woman had accomplices.
2 men. One taller than me, the other much shorter.
Exactly. You have seen them.
Well, you could say that.
Our information is that the Jaunet woman had stolen the Cellini pendant from the accomplices so that they too pursue her. Well, I will disturb you no more, monsieur. Perhaps I will return to talk to your friend. He is out. He is. We policemen have our informers. Is he attracted to Mademoiselle Jaunet? I would not blame him.
Well, you might ask him yourself.
Indeed. You have been most helpful.
This is the wonderful time of the day in New Orleans, when the the sun goes down, and the breeze is just coming up across the river. All the lamps and candles are lit. Is it not gay, Josh?
Yes, it is. You sure don't find nothing like this in Boonesboro, I'll tell you that.
What are you thinking about?
Just remembering how soon I gotta go back. But I'll say one thing, meeting you has made this a beautiful trip. You get to New Orleans often?
This is my first visit.
Is that right? Well, where'd you say your guardian was from?
Oh, well, do you know this part of New France well, Josh?
Natchez Trace, about all I know.
Well, it's up country New Orleans, a place called Fontainebleau.
Fontainebleau.
Oh, look. How pretty.
Your guardian, he wouldn't hurt you, would he?
Oh, to get his hands on my money, I'm afraid he would do anything.
What's his name, just in case Daniel and I might run into him sometime?
Rockland.
Rockland.
How soon will you have to leave New Orleans, Josh?
Daniel said tomorrow. But we might be able to squeeze another day out of it, though.
It is the custom when new friends part that the man give the woman a gift, a keepsake, a memento of their meeting.
I think it's a good idea. I did real good at the first, and I'd be glad to buy you a keepsake.
Oh, well, no, it must be something that you already have. You understand, it's the custom.
I understand, but I don't think I got a thing in the world you'd want.
Oh, well, I'm sure if we think very hard, we will find something.
I did bring an extra buckskin shirt with me. It's got fringe all over it. Becky made it for me. That's Daniel's wife. You'd like her.
I don't think that a shirt would be exactly right, though. Do you?
No, I guess not. Well, I ain't got no ring or nothing like that. Ring would make a good keepsake, wouldn't it?
Oh, very good. Something that you cherish and carry with you.
Well, I'm a doggone fine look through everything I got, and all I got left is my pack.
Yes, and your guitar.
My guitar.
You cherish that.
Yeah. But you wouldn't want no big old guitar.
Oh, no. It's, of course, much too valuable for you to part with.
Well, it's not that. It's just that you don't connect up ladies and guitars, you know. I mean, I'd be glad for you to have it, but...
Oh, no. It's much too valuable.
Well, it's not as valuable as our friendship.
Oh, no, absolutely no.
Oh, I'd just be proud if you'd accept it and take care of it and maybe think of me once in a while when you look at it.
Well, there is that. I could keep it tuned for you until we meet again.
Sure you could. Eugenie, please. Please say you'll keep it as a keepsake.
Well, only if you will accept this from me.
I'll cherish that as long as I live. Now, you wait right here, and I'm going to go get the guitar.
Miss Jonah come back with you?
She sure did. She's right across the hall. Why?
If you'll lie just a minute, I'll tell you something.
I'll be right back. Here. He's been a real faithful old friend. You be good to him, he'll be good to you.
Oh, you can be sure that I shall. Merci, Josh.
Josh, we got some talking to do.
Anything you say, old friend.
Where'd you leave your guitar?
Miss Eugenie has got it as a keepsake. You packing already? I thought you said you're going to get a good night's sleep.
Josh, some things have happened, and I want us to get an early start first thing in the morning.
Not before breakfast, my good friend, because me and Miss Eugenie got an appointment.
Josh, sit down. I'm going to do some talking, and I want you to just sit there and listen. Now, while you were gone, I had a visitor.
Daniel, I don't believe it. I don't believe a word of it. There ain't nobody ever going to convince me that that pretty little thing's a thief. I don't care who they are. And I can prove it. What did you say that policeman's name was?
Roqueland, not that it matters.
See? He isn't a policeman. That's her guardian, the one that's been trying to steal her inheritance. I can prove it. Come on. You'll see how wrong you are. That's funny. Eugenie, it's me! She ain't here.
Wherever she went, she wasn't too interested in taking her keepsake with her.
Have you found the pendant?
Well, no, we didn't.
Embassy!
We haven't done any good following her.
Why bring the girl then? Remove the handkerchief.
Certainly.
Well, my girl, our first meeting since you left the ship at the wharf without the courtesy of saying goodbye to us.
I will make her talk, Chief.
You hear, Lemouche? No subtlety at all. But one must say of him that he enjoys his work. Now let us be done with all this foolishness. Amelia at the hotel is ready with the money. When you tell us what you have done with the pendant. $10,000, 40,000 francs. Enough to make you independent for life here in the New World. That is not enough for you. You had to steal from your own friends. From me! Who took you from the gutters of Calais and made a lady of you. Very well. Even my considerable patience is at an end.
If you harm me, you will never see the pendant.
Empty words. Our good friend Lemouche could make the Sphinx talk, I believe. I see you believe me. You know that I'm a man of my word. You will not leave here alive unless you tell us where you have hidden the pendant.
And after I tell you, then what?
Your freedom.
And my share of the sale.
Of all the nerve.
10,000 francs. A gift for all time's sake. And consider yourself lucky. I will deduct the 10,000 francs from my share. And not 1 centime more, Eugenie.
Very well.
I applaud your good sense.
Well, I don't believe it. I just can't. I mean, after all, she was raised in a convent, Daniel. I don't mean that I don't believe you. But she told me that her guardian was doing his best to steal her inheritance.
Including pretending to be a police officer. Now, come on, Judge.
It's the Americans. They're in my room.
If he were her guardian, why would he want to pretend to be somebody else? And another thing, where is she? Where did she disappear to?
I don't know. Right now, I don't know much of anything.
I will get rid of them, but let me go in alone.
Eh bien, but remember, no tricks.
All right. All right. You get that policeman to tell me that himself, and I'll believe it.
I'll do that the first thing in the morning.
Oh, Monsieur Boone, George. What a surprise.
Where you been?
Oh, well, I was out. Now I'm back.
You know, while you were gone, that fellow you said was your guardian? He came over here and told Daniel he was a policeman.
Miss Jonay, Captain Ropeland paid me a visit tonight. Now, normally we don't go poking our noses into matters that are not our concern, but you've kind of made this into our business by involving Josh. So I think we're entitled to know what's going on.
Well, you're right, Monsieur Boone. I did lie to you. Yes, Roquelin is of the police and not my guardian. I said that only because even now I cannot bear to think I'm a criminal. Well, messieurs, I'm of the French upper class. And when my poor father and mother died, I was left penniless to bring up a younger brother. All that we had went to pay the death duties, and only one thing left, my mother's diamond pendant.
The Cellini pendant.
Oui. That was to be my dowry. And my brother fell in with the bad companions and, in order to save himself from going to prison, sold my pendant to a minister of the king. Messieurs, without my knowledge. So I stole it back. There was no other way to get it. And I fled to America. Oh, monsieur, legally, I'm a thief. Morally, that is my story.
Well, I believe you. And I'll just be doggone if that makes you a thief. I mean, after all, it was her property, Daniel.
Captain Rockland said that the pendant was stolen from the royal collection.
Oh, oui, but in France, monsieur, everything ends up in the royal collection.
Well, what do you intend doing with the pendant?
Well, I didn't know. I did not even think.
Well, Daniel, you believe her now?
I can see that your friend is still in doubt, Monsieur Josh. And I can understand why.
Well, he doesn't know you like I do.
Ah, you're so very kind to me, Monsieur Josh. But under the circumstances, I think it would be best if you should retain your guitar.
Well, it's your keepsake.
Yes?
Mademoiselle Jonet, this is the police. Open the door.
Oh, moment. Take it back, George. It's much too valuable for me.
Ah, Monsieur Boone, we meet again. This gentleman, your companion?
Josh Clement.
Captain Roquelin, Paris Police.
Them two, they police too?
They are, monsieur. Oh, yes, I understand. There was a slight, comment dit-on, altercation.
Well, there wasn't nothing slight about it. Interrupted was more like it. Why wasn't they in uniform before?
We do not wish to advertise our presence, monsieur. Theft from the government is a matter of some embarrassment. But now, this is an official visit. You understand. An interrogation of Mademoiselle Jonet. Well, monsieur, you will wish to return to your room. It is late.
You sure you don't want this for a keepsake?
We'll discuss it later, Josh.
Good night, monsieur.
If you need me for anything...
Good night, Josh.
The pendant.
And you have the 10,000 francs?
The pendant. Quickly.
Of course.
We looked there. We went through all the drawers.
Ah, but you did not look above. It's gone. It's not there. Someone is taking it.
She lies. It was never there.
This is where I put it. But I do not.
Yes. You have thought of something.
No one else has been in this room except...
Except the Americans. Now let us end this farce.
Not only the Americans, Roquelin. Also these two.
Yes, and we found nothing.
Yes, but what was to prevent them from finding the pendant where I hid it and keeping it for themselves?
Yes, the point is very well taken. What was to prevent you from doing just that, Thibault?
Don't you see what that gutter snipe is trying to do? She's trying to turn you against us. How could you believe?
Where it is a matter of the Cellini, I can believe anything or nothing. However, had you stolen it, which has occurred to you, I'm sure, one time or another, had you stolen it, you would have never brought the girl to me. You would have, my good Thibault, ordered Les Mouches to strangle her and dispose of the body.
No, you must believe me. I did not trick you.
No, you did not trick us when you ran from the ship, or ran from these two, or told fairy tales to the Americans, or lied when we finally caught you.
I told you, you should have let me have her.
Lemush is right. I should have let him have you.
But you wouldn't. You couldn't, Rocklin.
1 hour ago, perhaps I couldn't, but now I can. And I shall enjoy it.
No! I will scream! I will rob the hotel and tell him that you're not the police!
Since the owner of the hotel is himself a receiver of stolen goods, I do not think it will matter. But please do scream if it will make you feel better. 1 scream is all the mush will permit, I imagine.
No, you keep him away from me. You've got to believe me, Raquel. You've got to. I did not lie to you. I showed you where I put the pendant.
Attendez, Lemush. Then who removed it?
The nosy American, the one she calls Josh.
No, it was the hotel proprietor.
More lies. He's buying the pendant. Why would he?
Why not? Why pay 400,000 francs for something if you can get it for nothing? Thibault, get him up here.
Bien sûr.
You have much to answer for, Eugenie. You better pray that we find the pendant.
Roquelin, would I steal from you?
Why not? If you knew I had the pendant.
No.
He lies. He would steal the eyes from his own mother for gain. Lemush, make him talk.
She's the one who lies, believe me.
Silence!
You knew that she had stolen it from us. You knew that when she came here, she was hoping to make a separate deal with you.
But she never approached me, I swear. Don't let him hurt me. Don't let him hurt me.
Lemush, let him go.
You believe him?
Thank you for your faith in me.
I have faith only in her greed and in your cowardice, which in your case outweighs her greed.
I have no dignity. I steal, I overcharge, I lie. But when it comes to fear, I am a man of complete honor.
Please, Rocklin, tell him to get out. I'm getting sick.
Bon. Allez-vous-en.
Thank you. It was unkind of you to accuse me of betrayal. I go.
Now what?
I have been thinking. Perhaps we have been underestimating our little protégée. She was extremely anxious to get rid of the bumpkin's guitar. Can you think of a better hiding place? Monsieur Clemens, open the door. It is the police. Open the door, police.
I'm coming.
I regret the inconvenience, monsieur. Your friend, where is he?
I don't know. He's not here. What do you want me for? What are you doing with her?
It will be necessary for you to accompany us to the prefecture.
What?
The police station. We will not keep you there long. We are still not satisfied with her story. Perhaps you will be able to clarify matters. Le mouche, the guitar.
Well, what do you want with the guitar?
Evidence, monsieur. Please get dressed and hurry. Inside, quickly.
This don't look like no... I was right. You're not police.
Bravo, Monsieur Clemens.
You're not her guardian either.
Heaven forfend, no, Monsieur Clemens. Call a seeker after truth.
Wouldn't Seeker of the Pendant be a little more like it? I don't know where it is. Ask her. She'll tell you.
The young lady is most reticent on many points, monsieur. Chief among them, of course, the whereabouts of the pendant. It is my thought that you have been closer to it than you realize, if indeed you are the innocent you would have us believe.
Now, why don't you cut out all that fancy talk and tell me what I'm doing here and what you want with my guitar?
The answer to the first question will depend to a great extent on the very instrument, American. Les mouches, the guitar.
Les mouches. You broke my guitar.
He's not there.
I never thought it would be.
I confess my hopes were high.
Was it there? Rockland, your hunch was right. But somebody beat you to it.
Her.
No. No, I swear. I did lie to you before. I put it in the guitar, not a chiffonier, but I did not remove it. I could not. There was no time.
You must have really had your fun making a fool out of me. Keepsake. A boob. What a flop-eared, ox-headed boob I am.
Rockland, I say it again. It's her. Nobody else could have known it was in the guitar. Nobody else had the chance to take it out.
Your logic is irrefutable, my dear Thibault.
Looks like a case of the biter gets bit, doesn't it? You stole the pendant, she stole it from you, and now somebody stole it from her.
No, American. She merely removed it from one hiding place to another. All roads lead to her.
No. I swear.
Of course you would do anything, but you have cried wolf once too often. I will give her 1 minute to tell us where the pendant now is.
No, Josh, don't let them do this to me.
10 seconds gone. Twenty seconds.
Tell your lackey to hand me his gun. I shall count to 3, then I will fire. You may even live a few hours, Rockland, in exquisite agony.
Thibault, do as she says.
Thibault, you and your little friend over there.
Good girl, Eugene.
You too. Over with the others.
Over there with the others.
Now you turn around very slowly. You are right, backwoodsman. You are, what do you call it? A boob. A fitting title for you.
All this will be for naught. We will track you down.
Indeed, Rockland. The New World is a big place. And when I find the pendant, and I shall because I now know who must have it, I shall be swallowed up as though I never existed. Au revoir, Bumpkin Josh.
Hold it. Stand.
Josh, I knew that you would come. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. All those terrible things that I said to you last night. Of course, I didn't mean a word of it. But you know that, don't you?
Of course he knows that, ma petite.
Oh, but I had to say those things to make him believe that you and I had had a, how do you say,
A lover's quarrel, no?
I was afraid for you. They would stop at nothing. Look at them, those animals. Oh, you know that I will never be anything but grateful to you. And I will show you what my gratitude means once you get the keys. Hurry, my Josh, my gallant Josh. But be ever so quiet so you do not wake up the Claude who's sleeping so soundly there. Then we will get to know each other. Really know, Josh. Hurry, my darling. Hurry.
Oh, I'd really like to get to know you. Just as soon as you get out. Satin piped, I heard him sing praise of Orly, 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 made of golden hair. Sunshine came along me, and swallows in the air. Now, what made you think she hid that pendant in my guitar?
Oh, nothing special, Josh. Everything in general. Caught her looking at it once when she didn't know I was watching. I reckon she seemed almost too good to be true. I didn't know what I was looking for or what I was going to do with it when I found it, but I kind of had a hunch it was going to be valuable.
I thought I was a goner. Do you think she'd have really pulled that trigger if I'd have grabbed for that gun?
I'm sure glad you didn't try finding out.
Daniel, what do you really think of me? I mean, deep down.
Well, I think you're slow to anger. But once you get mad, look out. Friendly, generous.
Stupid, dumb, green. It's a green I could hide in short grass.
Better men than you've been fooled by girls not half as smart as that girl back there in New Orleans. Maybe next time you'll be luckier. You might as well just forget it. It could have happened to anybody. It could have happened to me.
But it didn't. It never does. And why, if you ain't smarter than I?
Well, like I say, maybe I was just luckier than you, Josh. After all, I did get Rebecca to marry me. Although sometimes I can't really figure out why she did.
Daniel, one more thing. That feller, the one that caused all the trouble. Benvenuto who?
Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone.
You're a long ways from home, Boone.
Not too far, old chief of the Tuscarora.
You know my name. Use it.
Which one? Gabriel Cooper or Thundercloud? You become a legend among two nations.
The Tuscarora are my people, and I have but one name, Kanawatchakwa.
Yet your tongue stumbles over it yet.
Is that what you came to tell me?
No, I came to ask you to guide me through Tuscarora country.
The great Daniel Boone needs a guide. How far do you expect to get?
With your help, to Vincennes.
You're asking me to do that?
I figured a part of you was still Gabe Cooper. Maybe the best part.
The part that hoed and planted for a smile? The part that ran behind a mule and teased gravel to turn green. And when it came sundown, bowing to some white man who'd soon scrape boot mud off my jaw if I was handy. Is that the part you mean, Boone?
I'm talking about the part that ached to get free. And did.
I won that for myself, did you? You're wasting your time, Boone. Get out while you still got your scalp.
If I leave, it'll be with you, Gabe.
I didn't take to sermons when I was a slave. And I didn't learn mercy, Boone.
And call your braves.
They've smelled blood out there. It would be hard.
Then give your orders.
You helped me get free. I owe you a piece of Gabe Cooper.
I need that piece that wants what any man has a right to have.
All right. I'll lead you through the country of my people, but no farther. And once we have reached its boundaries, I owe you no debt. Is that understood? A white man's custom. A Tuscarora needs no handshake to seal a bargain.
We'll come ashore here.
Vincennes is north along this river.
I know. We're going to pick up a detachment at Fort Putnam.
That's Iroquois country. My promise was to get you through Tuscarora country.
In about 5 days, an American flotilla going to sail up the Ohio River to flank the British garrison at Stover. My mission is to destroy the cannon on the bluffs of Vincennes.
There's a British fort at Vincennes.
Yes, but only on the side that faces the river.
You aiming to go up those bluffs on the backside?
While most of my detachment diverts the British garrison.
And if you don't get those cannons?
We will. Each one of those cannons is worth one of our boats.
Our boats?
American boats.
You're a fool to trust me with this information.
Am I? You told me a Tuscarora needed no handshake to seal a bargain. Well, we've got one. Now let's get started for Fort Putnam.
Don't seem like you got a war party left, Boone.
Help! Help!
There's a party cache over there.
British officer doing in an American fort.
The fortunes of war, sir.
Why'd you tell him the truth, Edison? He's a dirty deserter.
I think you'd find your story much more amusing, Stark.
Shut your face!
Our friend here has a talent for musketry. Except he mistook a fellow soldier for a redcoat. A natural mistake in the heat of battle. Or was it a mistake, Stark?
Now simmer down, both of you. What's your name, son?
Ada Webster, sir. They come on us last night. Murdered, massacred everybody in the garrison, then torched it. I could hear him wailing and screaming. I was chained up. You seen I was chained up, sir.
You're lucky you was, too, Ada. Or you'd have got scalped just like the rest of them.
I was ready. You heard me begging them to let me loose to fight.
Sure, you was ready. You was ready to run like a scared jackrabbit.
Not this time. I wanted to fight.
Fight? Why, your breeches was flapping so bad, I could have swore you was going to sail upriver.
I'm a coward.
War brings out the finest in us, lad.
Well, I still thank Providence for saving my life. For what it's worth.
It wasn't Providence that brought me. It just may have provided me with my complement.
You still think you got a mission?
We've got the powder. The cannon are on this bluff. They're muzzled toward the river, and they're lightly guarded. The main force is here, but I plan to come from the back.
And blow up those cannons. Let me ask you something, Boone.
Go ahead.
We're toting that powder all the way from here to there, right? That seems stupid, don't it?
How do you figure?
Well, they ain't shooting them cannonballs down with spit, are they?
They've got powder there, Stark, if that's what you're telling me. But I aim to blow these cannon without being seen. Now, if we can blow our powder underneath this rock overhang, we can destroy this gun position without anyone laying eyes on us.
Yeah, but how do you know they ain't got a whole company of dragoons waiting there at the foot of them bluffs for us?
They don't need them. They got the Tuscarora taking care of that for them.
Indians?
From here to those bluffs.
Yeah, now, if that's so, what's to stop them from taking our scalps before we get there?
He is. Gentlemen, meet Gabe Cooper, our guide to Vincennes.
A slavey?
That slavey happens to be a chief of the Tuscarora.
They run out of Indians?
I'm just taking you through Tuscarora's country. Getting those cannons is the colonel's job.
The colonials must be hard-pressed if they have to depend on trappers for their officers.
Or prisoners for fighting men. But right now, I'm not choosing.
Sorry luck, Colonel. But I'm afraid your soldiers have fought their last battle for God and country.
Yeah, Colonel. Looks like all you got left is us prisoners.
Indeed, Colonel. A coward, a felon, and His Majesty's most loyal deserter. Shall we drink a toast to the Colonel's mission?
First tactical order is to conserve water.
What's the matter? You winded already?
We've been walking since yesterday. You look like you can use some rest yourself, Stark.
You just keep pacing, Chief. See if I'm not right behind you.
Keep your voice down, Stark.
I won't be treated like a beast of burden. As a prisoner of war, I'm entitled to certain rights.
You're mighty testy about your rights, Addison. Since I didn't take you prisoner, I'm not going to worry about them. I'm just going to grant you the same rights the rest of us have.
You don't look out, you're going to turn Yankee, Addison.
Mr. Boone? You could have had him.
Bring the Mohawks down on their neck.
I thought you said this was Tuscarora country.
It is, but the Mohawk scouting parties are loyal to the British. Now let's move.
So we die of savages or starvation. Well, it doesn't matter to me.
Listen, we're going to haul less powder. You feed us.
I'm hungry, too.
Right, here's some jerky and hardtack.
You had food all along and didn't tell us.
That's right, Addison. I held out on you.
How long do you think it's going to last them?
Well, I'll trade it for another day's march out of them.
And then what, Colonel?
Don't tell me your belly's growling too, Gabe.
When it is, I'll let you know.
Let's go, Addison.
prison.
At least we'll get to Vincennes without the British knowing it.
If we get to Vincennes.
Let them have the fire, Boone. It could be the last one they'll enjoy.
Sounds like you've got a lot of faith in our mission.
The mission's got two parts. The planning and the making it happen.
Well, what part doesn't suit you?
What does it matter to you?
Let's just say it does.
All right. Right now, they're cold and hungry enough to just hate you. If you're lucky, they'll hightail it the first chance they get. If not, they might just get it in their head that you'll be easier to take than those British cannons.
Sounds like that troubles you.
Hey, Colonel? Ain't you kind of forgetting them dropping out before we get there?
Stay down.
There'll be more, now that they know you're coming.
They'll alert every British garrison from here to Vincennes.
Unless you stop them.
Lose time by doing it?
You're worth 10 pounds of scalp to the Mohawk.
What's the matter, Gabe? The war getting to you, too?
I'm thinking of my own hide. When it comes down to cash, they pay the same for skin, black or white.
What are we waiting for?
You know what we're waiting for, to become cannon fodder for some harebrained scheme he's hatched.
I trust him. He saved my life.
You're gonna need that musket, laddie.
It's not mine to turn over.
You're not planning on giving us an argument, are you, boy?
I might.
Now, that'd be foolish to squeeze one off now.
That's right, Stark. I bet you were real worried about me.
Not now, I ain't.
I'd like to see you buried proper. But you're too useful as a pack mule.
Boone, you've been hit. The ball went through clean. Is that enough glory for you?
We're still pushing on to Vincennes.
What are you trying to do? Win this war alone?
I'm still going.
Think you'll have them when you get there?
All I've got.
Mr. Cooper, are you insinuating that we would desert our wounded leader?
I'm with you, Mr. Boone.
Oh, you're a credit to the Continental Army. Ain't he, Mr. Addison?
I salute you, Mr. Webster.
That's good enough. Let's move.
Boone, how you doing? How's that leg?
What are you doing back here? Your place is up ahead. Didn't you hear me? That's an order.
The least you can do is let me change that bandage.
I want it changed, I'll let you know. Now get back up there where you belong.
I'm gonna change that bandage, sir.
Webster, you're a coward. That's why you're hanging back, isn't it? You're not thinking about me, you're thinking about your own hide.
You feel good about that? He was the only one with you. Now you lost him.
You're supposed to be leading this column.
I'm not one of your white soldier boys taking orders from you, Boone. We just made a bargain, that's all.
Then keep it.
What is it this time?
Arnie.
Honey, tastes like acorns to me. I ain't grubbed this good since I swallowed roast hash and Boone. I ever tell you about that time, Addison? Shut up. You know, you could tamp these into a cannon and blow up a fort. Ain't that right, is it? Hey, think he's gonna catch up with us?
I don't care if he does.
Hey, Addison, out of here. Stop nursing the colonel.
Leave him be, Doc.
Hey, we could give him a proper burial if we had a drum and a fifer.
I told you to leave him be.
You talking to me, nigger? You might be chief to them Indians, but you're nothing but a runaway slave.
Mr. Cooper, have you considered offering your services to King George III? Mr. Stark, as a temporarily displaced civilian, I'd advise you to sue for peace.
Your leg crawling with death and you still trying to play soldier.
I recall you're good at singing at burials.
You're burning up with fever. When we move east, I can get you to a Mohawk settlement.
Trying to prove to me that a Tuscarora scalp is worth more than mine? You don't owe me that.
You want to die?
If I do, I'll take British cannon with me.
We're moving out.
Why did you come back?
There's no one to follow.
You've got Cooper.
He says he's only taking us to the end of Tuscarora country.
Only listen to what he says, boy. You got to keep an ear cocked when he's not talking to catch what he's saying.
You're throwing away your life, sir. It's not worth it.
Now, you listen to me. There'll be ships sailing up that river, manned by boys not much older than yourself. They'll be sailing right into the muzzle of those guns. If we don't take them, they haven't got a chance. Ada, they've been fighting for our freedom. We owe them that chance.
that bandage off, Webster.
You're wasting time, Gabe.
Maybe you lost track of it.
Gloves. You'll be there by nightfall without me.
You arguing with Thundercloud or Cooper?
You enjoy that?
Easy, lad.
Only the Indian in me.
All right, you can bind it up again.
You're a man of many parts, Mr. Cooper. Don't tell me your loyalty has shifted.
Loyalty?
You've been a slave, Mr. Cooper. Something less than human in their eyes. And now you intend to scale the bluffs of Vincennes. For a white man. It's madness.
Where's your loyalty, Mr. Addison? You got no faith? No flag? Is there blood in you?
In the name of faith, flag, and blood, we've slaughtered since the deluge.
There's more reasoning in tea leaves.
Mr. Cooper, what do you owe them?
Them? A powerful hurt. But then you can't eat off of it. You got to start with one man.
Boone?
I owe him my freedom.
Better get some rest. I'm gonna pull out when it gets dark.
Planning to break away.
Break away, Mr. Addison?
Escape, you fool! Boone's crazy, can't you see that? He still means to knock out those guns.
Well, ain't that why he drove us here?
Well, aren't we gonna do something?
How do you suppose you're gonna get by him?
Well, the two of us ought to be able to...
What? Take that musket away from him? You got no sense of strategy. Now, there's a lot of things can happen climbing a cliff. You follow my meaning, Mr. Addison?
How's that leg?
Good surgeon, Gabe. You ready?
How about them?
We still need them to tote the powder.
At the point of a gun?
Stark's still a soldier, and Addison's got no choice. Wake up, Webster.
I never got to sleep. I was that. There's no need to take on a special shame for being scared.
You aren't, are you?
Body got a way of opposing what's inside of it.
Do you think I have time for a
prayer?
You don't have to, do you?
Sometimes I think I invented it. There wasn't much else to count on.
All right, Gabe, get a move.
You're about to be blooded in battle, boy.
I'm ready.
He's ready.
kind of peaceful, don't it?
There's no sign of redcoats, if that's what you mean.
Main force is on the other side of the mountain.
You must imagine we British are fools.
You're beginning to sound like a loyal subject to the crown, Mr. Addison.
It's sheer lunacy to think we can make it up the face of that cliff.
That overhang will protect us.
I say you're a fool.
We can dispute that on the way up, Mr. Addison.
You have to be half cat to make that.
Oh, all cat.
Put the kegs down.
Hey, Robert, it's your turn.
Sit down.
It should make it easier for you.
Everson!
You get the cannon. We'll have to use their power.
Lots of powder! Fill up the powder!
Don't fire, you'll hit Webster.
Hail Britannia! Fall back! Cannon is safe over there! Fall back! Other side!
There's no powder. What now?
Where I'll leave you.
Do you really mean to go back to the Tuscarora?
Yes. Mwano Siane Niho.
What did he mean?
To share what we have shared is to live forever.
Come on, fly! Come on! Climb eminently.
Hello, Israel.
Hello, Mr. Franklin, sir.
What are you trying to do, lad?
Make electricity like you said.
You need a rainstorm to make electricity.
Oh, I forgot.
It's been my contention, it's been my belief that perhaps tie a piece of metal at the top of the kite to help attract the electricity to it. Of course, I don't know what these experiments will lead to, but this might be something considerable. They may help to make a vain man humble.
You wouldn't mind telling me the story again, would you?
Well, if you think it bears repeating.
Well, sure, if I'm supposed to make electricity.
Well, I was too embarrassed to walk around Philadelphia carrying a child's kite, so I decided to take my son William with me.
So they wouldn't think you turned childish.
Exactly. Well, we tied a piece of metal to the top of the kite, put a metal key at the bottom on the string, and off we went into the country.
So people wouldn't think.
People wouldn't think that I had turned...
Childish.
Exactly. Well, in the rainstorm, the string got wet, and the electricity passed over it. The kite got up in the rain cloud. The electricity was attracted to the piece of metal. It came down through the string, touched the metal key at the bottom,
And sparks.
Exactly.
As soon as it rains, can we make electricity?
I don't see why not, Master Boone.
Mr. Franklin, Mr. Franklin.
Yes, Sally, yes?
Oh, Mr. Franklin, the soldiers, they've come to the house.
Calmly, Sally, calmly. Come along, children, come along.
I'm afraid the sight of so many uniforms upset her, Mr. Franklin. No harm intended.
Just what is intended, Sergeant?
We've come to take your printing press away from you, sir. And if you try to stop us, my orders are to arrest you.
Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man. He was brave, he was fearless, and as tough as a mighty oak tree. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Daniel Boone was a man, just a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone.
And furthermore, for printing and causing to be circulated in and around the colony of Pennsylvania such seditious, inflammatory, and rebellious pamphlets, it is the decision of the colonial governor that His Majesty's troops shall be directed to confiscate said printing press until further notice. Signed, the Honorable William Denny, His Majesty's Governor of Pennsylvania.
You know, Sergeant, if Your Majesty continues to treat us as treacherous, conspiring rebels, he may prove himself to be right.
I'm only doing my job, sir.
Yes, yes, of course you are.
Hey, you watch where you're going. All right, get this wagon rolling.
Now, Daniel, you heard, eh?
Yep.
Hey, Paul, where's Cully and Walt? And the others? My wagon and supplies.
Well, we can't get them without English pounds. They stopped me at the warehouse. Said there's a new law. You can't buy any supplies with furs or anything unless you use their currency.
What?
No pounds, no supplies.
What are we going to do, Paul?
Do? I'll tell you what we're going to do, young sir. We're going to sit down and think this thing through. Now, this has been a very bad day for both of us, Daniel. In fact, the only encouraging thing about it is the ham that you brought for dinner. Well, many a meal has been lost for want of meat.
Come along, son. Come along.
The outposts of the colony are hotbeds for insurrection and rebelliousness, which would be better off abandoned before they become arsenals for the rebel army. So Governor Denny was heard to say one evening last week. I presume that's what was on the governor's mind when he ordered His Majesty's warehouses to accept only British pounds for supplies.
They mean to starve us out, to force us out.
Yes. Yes, very much so.
But why, Pa?
Well, Israel, I reckon they're afraid we're against them.
Well, it's utterly ridiculous, you see. Because on one hand, England won't permit us to manufacture the goods we need for ourselves, and...
Why not, sir?
Well, because they want us to use the goods that they manufacture.
Which we'd be more than happy to buy.
Yes. Yes, we would. Well, I wish there was some way I could help you, Daniel.
I understand. You could help me a great deal if you would permit Israel to stay with you a couple of days.
Well, I'd be delighted to, of course. But what will you do, Daniel?
People are waiting for those supplies.
Yes. Yes, of course they are. Of course. Well, it's getting quite past my bedtime. I presume you'll want to discuss your long journey with your son?
Yes, sir, indeed I will. Now, you're sure about...
Oh, no trouble at all. It's a pleasure having him here, actually. Well, good night to you both.
Good night, Doctor.
Night, Doctor.
Good night.
Now, Israel, you're going to behave yourself.
Because Dr. Franklin is getting old.
Yes, Pa.
I'll be back before sundown tomorrow.
Pa, isn't this a wonderful house? I mean, there's so many rooms and windows and everything.
Yes, it does make our cabin look a mite plain and simple.
I didn't mean that.
I know. Why don't you and I get a little sleep?
All right. Give me it!
Mr. Boone, please, I must do my work.
But we're your guests.
Mr. Franklin, sir.
Well, accidents will happen, eh? No matter.
I'm sorry, sir. You can deduct it from my wages.
But it was my fault, sir. I have to do my chores.
Chores?
He thinks he has to do chores, sir. Like a servant or something. I've tried to tell him he and his father were your guests, and...
No matter. I have to do my chores.
You see, sir, that's how all this happened. We was fighting over who does the cleaning of the china.
She's right, Master Boone. You and your father are my guests here, you know.
I know. We've been other people's guests before. I know all about that. We've had people guest at our house, too. Lots of times, more than I can count. We have. You can ask anybody. Anyways, we're your guests, and I have to do my chores. That's just the way it is. You gotta help out the people who help you with your food and lodging.
I see.
It's just good manners, my ma says. Everyone does chores for them who help out with the food and lodging where I come from. Understand?
Yeah, she understands, Master Boone, and so do I. We all know that people from the southern colonies have a reputation for good manners. It's all right, Sally. It's all right.
Yes, sir.
Well, young Master Boone, let's see if we can find some work. I mean, chores for you to do, eh?
Good. What are they?
Well, let me see. Oh, the kite. Do you realize, young sir, that I'm responsible for many more things than just pulling electricity out of the air?
I think I heard my pa say something about a stove.
Yes, I invented a great warming stove that circulated heat about the room. I started the lending library, the Philosophical Society. I founded the university. I was clerk of the Pennsylvania Assembly. I started the fire insurance companies, the fire brigade. I was postmaster for the colonies for many years. Why, do you know that I even taught swimming? Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Why'd they take your printing press away?
Well, I guess they didn't like what I was writing about their king and his venal parliament and how they were trying to govern us.
Oh.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, quite.
Will they ever bring it back?
Oh, yes, I guess so. They usually do after a spell.
When?
Oh, in about a month or two, I should imagine.
Oh.
You interested in printing, young Master Boone? Yes, this is where my printing press stood before they took it away.
Her?
Yes, the female pronoun is always bestowed upon man's favorite things, Israel, the things he loves the most and he cannot do without. A sailing ship is called she. She takes the waves gracefully, sailors are heard to say. A good carriage is she, a good rifle is she. And my printing press is as temperamental and as delicate and capable of doing beautiful things as is a lovely woman.
But why?
Well, you'll understand when you get older, son. Well, my press stood here, as I said, and they call it a press because, in fact, the blank paper is pressed up against the blocked ink. The same way that a wine press squeezes the juice out of grapes, or a cheese press... Wait a moment. My printing press works the same way that this cheese press works. As a matter of fact, if I wanted to, I could probably get this thing to work.
We could?
Yes. It would take a little fixing, of course. Well, the cheese press doesn't come down low enough, but we could put wooden blocks in here to raise it up, and then the type would be locked in. We could slip a piece of metal between the paper and the type. We would have a uniform impression, and therefore we could print.
You could?
Yes. Would you like to see your name in print?
You bet.
All right, come along, then. Come along, Israel. Yes, now, if we were to print your name the same way that it was pronounced, it would come out Enub Lircy.
What?
That's right. If we were to print your name the way that it was actually spelled, it would be Enoob Lircy.
Enoob Lircy? But you spelled my name upside down and backwards, too.
Upside down and backwards. Come around and look.
Oh, I see. Now my name is spelled right. And you have to put everything, all the letters and words, upside down and backwards before you can print them?
Everything.
Can you really get that to work like a printing press?
Yes, I think so. With a little ingenuity, which in all immodesty I admit to having.
Could you please, I'd consider it a big favor, print my name on a piece of paper? You see, I'd never seen my name printed before. I'd keep it forever and I'd take it wherever I go.
Well,
You can't really get it to work, can you?
yes. Yes, I think I can, young man, but the insurmountable problem is that we have no ink.
No ink?
No ink. You saw the soldiers pouring the ink out of the bottles when they took away the printing press.
Yes, but can't you just go to a store and buy some?
No, the ink comes from England, and they keep it under lock and key. And they give it only to printers who promise not to print rebellious or seditious pamphlets.
Oh.
I've been experimenting with several recipes for ink, but unfortunately I've not been very successful. I've tried everything, but nothing seems to work. The ink isn't black enough. I've used rainwater and alum, and gum arabic, sugar, logwood chips. I've boiled it and strained it, but nothing seems to work. It doesn't hold the paper. The black just seems to fade away.
Oh.
I've tried everything, Israel, everything. Tapwood roots, powdered rocks, certain kinds of earth, but...
It all fades away.
Yes.
I guess I better get back with my chores.
I'm sorry, Master Boone.
That's right, Mr. Franklin, sir.
Pedro, you been behaving yourself?
Yes, Pa, honest.
That's good. I'd like to talk with Dr. Frank.
Yes, Pa.
Well, have you devised a plan?
We've arranged for a fire.
A fire?
There's a wreck of an old hull tied alongside the wharf right next to one of His Majesty's schooners. While the guards are trying to put out the fire, we'll be loading a wagon. We have a fair chance of making it.
Do you realize how many garrisons of troops there are between here and the Cumberland Gap, Daniel?
Yes, I do, and we'll have to take the long way around. Of course, we'll just be traveling at night.
It sounds risky to me, Daniel. Very risky indeed.
Once we have the wagon loaded, the men are on their way, I'll come back for Israel.
Getting those supplies out of here and taking them past the guards is a very dangerous plan, Daniel.
Well, if there's some other way to do it, Dr. Franklin, I'll do it.
I shouldn't be laughing, I guess. It's my work you're doing for me, Master Boone, for which I thank you.
Well, what have we got here, eh?
Just doing my chores, Mr. Franklin.
You seem to be doing more than your chores, young Master Boone.
Well, now, he's able to do a full day's work, Dr. Franklin. Don't be discouraging him.
Excuse me.
There's nothing so black as lampblack. Daniel, go out and get your supplies. Get a whole wagon load of supplies, and with money.
Money? Well, where are we going to get it?
We're going to print our own.
But I thought...
No, they may have taken away my printing press. But they didn't take away my cheese press. Put it right here, Daniel, right here.
What about the ink? You said yourself, sir, that...
Well, lampblack is the answer to making ink black, young man. You gave me the idea yourself.
But will it work?
Well, I believe so. I don't think there's any reason why it shouldn't.
Dr. Franklin, you said those supplies were for British citizens only, and important ones at that.
Yes, well, as long as I'm counterfeiting money, I may as well counterfeit papers for you, too, to identify you as the steward and the purchasing agent for the estate of the Earl of Norwich, a kindly English gentleman who lives some 40 miles south of the city.
What does counterfeiting mean?
Bogus, fake, made to look authentic, but in actuality, it's worth nothing. Now, Israel, I want you to gather all the lamps in the house and light them right away.
Wouldn't it be strange if somebody walked in and saw the lamps lit and the sun's right overhead?
Here's we'll do what Dr. Franklin said, and right away.
Think it'll work, Pa? Think he can really make money?
What's that? What's that you're whispering over there, young man?
Nothing, sir.
Think I'm a foolish old man, do you, huh?
No, sir.
Huh? Don't think I can print money like this, do you, huh?
Well,
And don't forget, young man, I am the man who brought the electrical fire from the sky.
yes, sir.
With all due respects, Dr. Franklin, I have my doubts.
Daniel, I can hold my own with the best of those counterfeiters. When I first learned the printing and engraving business, I copied and copied and copied everything that I could get my hands on until I learned how it was all actually done. But the ink...
It's beginning to look like ink.
Well, I hope so. As a matter of fact, I'm always very enthusiastic about my discoveries until I discover that some of them don't actually work. I didn't want to dampen Israel's spirits. But several months ago, I hit upon the idea of using black beetles to color ink. People thought I was daft, of course. I sent Sally and her family out scouting all over Philadelphia, buying up all the black beetles they could find. I used several hundred of them. I must admit, I felt rather like a monster drowning all those poor black beetles for nothing. George. By George, if I were any younger, I'd have quite a career as a counterfeiter.
It's perfect to me. How many are you going to make?
How many do you want? I would have preferred that it hadn't rained tonight. Might prevent this ink from drying quickly.
Well, I'm sure they'll dry just fine. What's the matter, son?
Nothing, Pa.
Oh, just hungry, I'll wager. Say, did I tell you about all the work, I mean chores, that your young man did for me here today?
Yes, sir, you did.
He does you honor, Daniel.
Israel, where are you matter, son?
Sorry, Mr. Franklin, sir.
It smells like that supper's almost ready. Come on. Delightfully savory, this smoked ham from your part of the country, Daniel. I shall make it last indefinitely. Yes, indeed. Next, I shall cook it in Madeira. I shall cook it in Madeira and call it ham bayonnaise. Then perhaps with brandy, known to ham lovers the world over as ham chambertin. Then perhaps with braised sauerkraut, sausages, and potatoes. And I shall call it ham à la saucienne. And then finally, I shall have ham and pastry, covered all over with pâté de foie gras and truffles, and wrapped in dough and baked. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Master Boone. There are many adventurous ways one can cook foods. Mark my word.
Yes, sir.
Israel, is that all you can say?
But you said, I'm only used to having ham one or two ways. With lima beans or without lima beans. I'm sorry, Pa. Making money, counterfeit money. It's dishonest, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is illegal and dishonest, sir.
We shouldn't do it, should we?
Israel, they're trying to squeeze us out of our homes. You know how badly we need the powder and lead and supplies, and the only place we can get it is from the British. You understand?
Yes, sir, but... I'm sorry, but you always told me never to do anything if it was dishonest.
Son, it is true. If I buy supplies with counterfeit money, that I will be cheating the British Army out of money. But you and I both know that we've got to get those supplies.
Yes, sir, but it's dishonest.
Master Boone, I believe you've pointed out, how shall we say, an embarrassing flaw in our plan.
Sorry, Mr. Franklin, sir.
That's quite all right, young man. You were quite right to bring it up. I'm glad that you did. I'm proud of you. And as I said before, you do your father honor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Franklin, sir.
And I believe the only way to correct this dishonest thing we are doing is to keep track of the serial numbers as we put them on the bills.
Serial numbers?
Yes, and after we've gotten this ridiculous law abolished, we shall approach everyone holding these counterfeit notes and exchange them for real money. And upon that, sir, I give you my word.
We can leave the furs with Dr. Franklin, and if there's not any real money, he can use the furs.
Now it's honest.
Quite so, sir. Quite so.
Excuse me, sir, but there's some men out back, dressed in buckskin, asked to see Mr. Boone.
It'd be Cully and the boys. Let's go out, Israel, and tell them about the change in plans. No, they want to see you, sir.
Well, I shall want to see them too, Daniel. Speaking of buckskin, you'll be needing city clothes, won't you? Oh, mine won't do. Mine won't do at all, Daniel. Come along.
Follow me, sir. Begging your pardon, Quartermaster.
Quite proper, quite proper.
How is his lordship the Earl these days?
The Earl, fair, just fair.
Now, what's this? 10 barrels of gunpowder? What's his lordship going to do? Blow up the old south of Pennsylvania? What does he need with all that powder?
Tree stumps. The meadows are full of stumps, and the Earl told me to blast them out, and blast them out I will. But that takes powder, and lots of it.
I see. You'd better inform His Majesty's troops in your village what you're going to do, so they don't think you've started a war.
I'll do just that.
Good. I'll try to get you loaded up in time to leave first thing in the morning.
Well, with all due respect, Quartermaster, I have to be back tomorrow midday at the latest. Those were my orders. I don't mind helping your men load my wagon, but we have to do it now.
Now? Well, that's terribly inconvenient, Mr. Wharton. That's most inconvenient. You see, there's a bloody inspection here today. Captain Thurlow takes a fit, he does, if this place isn't looking neat and tidy. And if I were to take my men away from the cleaning to fill your order.
Well, I wish I could wait, but I can't. Perhaps if I spoke to Captain Thurlow. I've heard the Earl speak of him many times.
Oh, no. No, sir, that won't be necessary. No, we'll have your order filled on the double. Smythe! I'll just figure out your charges, sir, and we'll have the wagon loaded in a shake. Smythe, where are you, man?
Sir?
Here, have this order filled at once for Lord Norwich's man here.
Yes, sir.
My wagon is right out in front.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's all, Smythe. That's all. Be off, man. Tilson, that's enough. Go give them a hand with the order.
Yes, sir.
Would you like a sweet, sir?
Oh, no, thank you, Quartermaster.
Why don't you sit down, sir? It will take them a little while, of course, to get the wagon loaded.
Well, thank you, but I should go out and see if the wagon is loaded properly. It's a long trip, especially at night.
Oh, right you are, sir. That's a much better idea, quite.
I'll be back in to pay after the wagon is loaded.
Fine, sir. Right you are, sir. Whatever you say, sir. But please don't be having any talks with Captain Thurlow. Life is difficult enough here in the colonies without any trouble the likes of that.
And then what happened, young man?
Well, I picked me up a branch from the closest tree, and then I whopped that bar on the nose every time he came close. I finally got the idea I wasn't going to be his dinner. Then he walked away, rubbing his nose all the way.
That's amazing, amazing. You know, I've never even seen a bear. Can you believe that?
You haven't?
Mr. Wharton? Mr. Wharton, sir. The bill for your supplies. Quartermaster Owens has it all prepared.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that didn't take long now, did it, sir? Lord Norwich will have his supplies by midday tomorrow for certain.
Oh, that looks fine. That looks just about right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Colonel.
One moment, sir. You don't want to go back to Lord Norwich without me marking the order paid in full, do you? Your governor wouldn't like that one bit, now would he?
No, he wouldn't.
There you are. There you are, sir.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
All right, man, in here.
Compliments of Quartermaster Owen, sir, but you've paid £5 too much for the goods you've got.
Too much. You're certain?
Yeah, Quartermaster Owen's counted it over 3 times, he did.
Well, why don't you give this £5 note back to Quartermaster Owens as a proper reward for his honesty and tell him I suggested share it with all of you men.
Well, thank you, sir. That's very generous. I'm sure, Mr. Wharton. Thank you, sir.
Not bad, Quartermaster at Arms. Not bad at all. Sergeant Ridley. Ah! Put Corporal Smythe down on report for being late for inspection. Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir.
What have we here, Sergeant Ridley? A chimney sweep in our midst. Salute the sergeant, Corporal Smythe. Pretty filthy, I'd say, sir.
Filthy? Well, I'll be dipped.
Rather disappointing, Quartermaster. Smythe turning out like a gutter snipe.
Shocking, sir.
Quite. Well, let's hope the supplies are neat and trim.
Yes, sir.
Quartermaster at Arms.
Yes, sir.
Your hand, sir. It's filthier than Smythe's. I can't believe my eyes, sir.
I can't believe my eyes either, sir.
It seems that you two have had your hands in the same chimney.
What have you touched that I have too?
Nothing, sir. Except...
What's this?
Mr. Wharton insisted I give it back to you.
Mr. Wharton?
The steward of your friend, sir, Lord Norwich.
Lord Norwich's steward's name is Browley, not Wharton. Fresh, homemade 5-pounders, Quartermaster.
Oh, that can't be, sir. Mr. Wharton's. Get me the cash box, Smythe.
I told you, Lord Norwich's steward's name is Browley. Who's this fellow you keep calling Wharton?
I told you, sir. Sergeant Ridley. You saw him. The tall fellow. He was leaving just as you came in.
Yes, the tall man. Yes, I've seen him before, somewhere, sir.
That man gave me counterfeit money for the supply, sir.
Counterfeiting the king's money is a hanging offense, Quartermaster Owens.
Smythe, take 5 men, run down that man who stole the king's supplies with counterfeit money. You know what he looks like.
Yes, sir. Go with them, Sergeant Ridley.
Yes, sir.
We can't have a counterfeiter roaming around the countryside with a wagon load of His Majesty's supplies now, can we, Quartermaster?
No, sir.
Dismiss the inspection.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are you printing there, young Master Boone?
Begging your pardon, Mr. Franklin, sir, but you'd laugh.
Oh?
Well, you'd have the right to laugh, too.
Very well. Very well, young man. I was only trying to be of some assistance.
You know, sir, half the fun of printing is doing it yourself.
I understand, son. If my youngest son, Francis, had lived, he would have probably have said the same thing.
Sorry, sir. Guess I wasn't being very neighborly.
Well, let's see what you printed then. Ah, Israel is the best shot in Boonesboro, eh?
I told you, stupid.
No, not at all, not at all. It's a marvelous beginning, actually. Shows boldness, a certain immodesty, a quality which is very much admired in the communities and the frontier like Boonesboro.
Thank you, sir.
You miss your home, do you?
Yes, sir.
Well, I understand. But you know, it's quite wonderful here in Philadelphia, Israel. All the great ships tying up at the wharves, and people from all the different countries of the world. Well, you'll be home soon, son. You'll be home soon.
Let's have those fresh horses, Cully, and fast.
We just about gave you up.
Oh, it's all there, Cully.
Looks like these horses have been running away from something.
You don't say. Walt, you better keep an eye peeled.
You got a barrel full of soldiers on your tail, Dan?
Only 6 or 7.
That's about 2 each.
Not this time, because you're going to be hightailing it through the Cumberland Gap. Tell Rebecca his and I'll be along in a couple of days.
And better not come back wearing those clothes.
Hell!
There he is! After him! That's him, all right. What about the wagon?
It must have broken down somewhere. We'll see it better in daylight.
You can't get the horses through that thicket.
Then we'll follow on foot. Dismount. Two of you stay here, look after the horses. The rest of you, get out for him. I know where I've seen that man before. At Benjamin Franklin's house. He's a friend of Franklin's. I better tell Captain Turtle.
Well, how did you like that ham of bayonnaise, young Mr. Boone, eh?
It's almost as good as with lima beans.
Well, we'll clean up in here tomorrow, Israel. It's quite past your bedtime, you know. I wasn't expecting anybody. Who can that be? Stay in here, Israel. Stay here. Answer the door, Sally.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Please tell Mr. Franklin that I'd like to see him, would you?
Tell him yourself, Captain.
Quite. Sergeant Ridley. Sir. Remain here and permit no one to leave the premises.
Yes, sir. All right, you two, round to the back. Keep an eye on the back door. This young lady will show you the way, won't you?
It's all right, Sally. It's all right.
Yes, sir.
Come along, Captain.
A man appeared at His Majesty's warehouse at the wharf today and purchased supplies with counterfeit currency, Dr. Franklin.
How enterprising of him, Captain.
A hanging matter, Dr. Franklin. My man Ridley identified the man as a fellow seen entering your house. A man you addressed as your friend. He cannot, however, recall the name by which you addressed him. He was accompanied by a young boy, Ridley recalled.
That would have been Tompkins, a friend of my son's who was bringing my grandson to visit with me. Your man Ridley has a very good memory, Captain.
Sergeant Ridley!
Yes, sir.
Was the man's name Tompkins?
No, sir.
Search the house.
Right to be breaking in here.
Perhaps Ridley's memory is better than yours, Dr. Franklin.
I shall see to it that your superiors hear about this illegal conduct of yours by tomorrow morning's mail.
Your contempt for His Majesty's administration of these colonies is well known, sir. I may be a bit brash, but I remain quite logical. Of all the men in Philadelphia, you were the most likely to have printed such counterfeit notes.
I take that as a compliment, Captain.
May I remind you, sir, this is not quite the same thing as printing those annoyingly slanderous seditious pamphlets. Printing the king's money without his permission is likely to be taken far more seriously by the crown than mudslinging.
Very well, I confess. Take me to the stockade.
I am not amused, sir.
No, I confess, Captain. To err is human, to repent divine, to persist devilish.
Really, sir?
Well, are you going to take me or not?
You're too eager, sir.
Sir, no man, no boy, no printing press. We've searched every room in the house except the one across the hall. It's locked.
Will you open it, sir?
Well, if you want my confession, Captain, I demand that you take me to the stockade right now.
Then we shall have to knock it down.
I will confess to counterfeiting those notes, Captain, only to Governor Denny himself.
What are you trying to hide in here, sir?
Nothing, sir. That is my workroom where I do my experiments. Sergeant Ridley's memory is so good, perhaps he can describe it to you.
Will you or will you not open it, sir?
If you forcibly enter that room, I will confess to nothing.
Do you actually expect me to believe that you will confess? Really, sir, I've read your pamphlets. I wouldn't for a minute allow you to attempt any of your tricks on me. Knock it down. You were trying to trick me, weren't you, sir? Into a false arrest without evidence. Could have forced me to resign my commission, sir.
Yes, Captain, I should probably have had a full account of it published in the London newspapers. It's such a sad commentary on the times, that seems to be the only amusement left to me today.
I think it only fair to warn you, sir, that that day is not far off when crimes against the crown will be reason enough to silence the guilty parties permanently, regardless of their influence and popularity in high places.
I take it that means you will return my printing press in time for me to have the honor of being the first man permanently silenced for my country?
Would like to, sir. Well, they're gone. The supplies are on the way to Boonesboro.
Excellent.
Where's Israel?
Well, I don't know.
You mean you don't know where he is?
No. I left him in here when the soldiers arrived. Everything we were using to print the notes was scattered all over the room. When the soldiers broke in, I expected they would find Israel here and all the evidence, but he must have cleaned it up, as you can see. Evidently, the boys cleaned it up. But I don't know where he is.
Israel?
I taught him to hide in the chimneys during Indian attacks.
This enough?
Zeke,
Yes, sir?
you know, it's awfully nice of you to be helping Israel like this, but I do hope you leave something for him to do.
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm doing them all today. And tomorrow. And the rest of the week.
The rest of the week?
Yes, sir.
Say, it's very friendly of you to help Israel this way, especially after the disagreement you had, but...
Well, why are you doing them, Zeke?
Yes, why?
For money.
Money? What money? An Israel Boone £1 note?
It's signed with Benjamin Franklin and has a real serial number on it.